We're back live on the 802 with our special at-home edition of the program. For all of you out there looking to buy or sell a home right now, we wanted to give you an update on where things stand with Vermont's real estate industry. So joining us today is Patrice Schneider, an associate broker with Four Seasons Sotheby's International Real Estate. Hey Patrice, welcome to the show.
Hey Rebecca, good to see you.
Good to see you too. So I understand on April 17th, Governor Scott issued an outline for a phased restart of Vermont's economy, certain sectors of the economy, and that directly impacts our real estate industry. So I was hoping you could give us an update on where things stand with your day-to-day operations.
So basically we were shut down, which was understandable. It was a stay-at-home order. Originally, we thought we were going to be able to maybe do FaceTime showings, but they said no, they didn't want us going into any kind of homes. The Vermont Real Estate Board, I'm actually I'm the representative for Southern Vermont to the Vermont Board. We worked very hard campaigning and creating a phase-in plan that we presented to the governor. At this point in time, he has accepted, he actually gave us more than we anticipated on our first phase. So as an agent, I can meet someone at a house. Of course, we have to be masked, one buyer in at a time. So I would be in an empty house. One buyer can come in. So let's say it's a couple. You know, the wife can go in, then she has to leave, then the husband can come in. No children, no one who would actually not be part of the contract. So that's the way it stands. We are able to do FaceTime showings, which is awesome. Yesterday, my daughter, who's learning how to drive, she was my chauffeur, and I took my iPad and we started at the first house, and I just drove from one house to the next with my customers on the phone, on the FaceTime, and they were able to see where things were in conjunction to a mover stop or something like that, and we were able to get in and out of the houses. So they're focusing in on one house they saw, and that's awesome. We do expect once our buyers, from our markets that we call from more often, Connecticut, New York, places like that. So once they feel comfortable coming here, we expect to be really busy. We still are working under the guidelines of if someone wants to come here, they are supposed to quarantine. So it's kind of tough for us to do in-person showings right now, because if someone wanted to come up from Long Island, say, they're technically supposed to quarantine for 14 days before we could take them out. But the FaceTime showings are great. I put 5 houses under contract last year, starting people out on FaceTime. So
that's so fantastic. What a creative way to run your business right now. And that's a good thing to keep in mind for all of our out-of-state viewers, that you still can interact with your realtors and still be looking and potentially buying a property. That's very creative. I love it. So I understand you have a few listings of your own that you'd like to take us through today. So I'm going to give you the floor and let you take us through a few of your properties.
So yeah, there are some really nice properties that I'd like to point out. There's one over on Searsburg, which is actually back behind Chimney Hill, really nice, quiet community. 69 Two Brooks, we have it on at 189, huge, big house. You don't even realize it's a big house. It's stacked. What's nice is that the lower level could ultimately be like a mother-in-law suite type of thing. Great opportunity, open concept, needs a little updating. I mean, it is kind of feeling like it's in the 1970s, but a lot of people kind of like that feel too, because there's some quirkiness about it. Up in Chimney Hill, I've got a property right on Chimney Hill Rd, which is great because then you're not having to worry about the dirt roads or the really steep roads in Chimney Hill. That one's on at 209. Again, a cute little chalet that's been really well kept. I like that one. It's got a little bit of a view. And then I've got one on 297 Haystack Rd. This one's on at 285.9. It is a modular home that, stick-built off-site and then brought on-site. The place is meticulous, and it's got a huge basement that they haven't really done anything with, but it's walkout, so someone could turn that into an amazing family room or even another bedroom. It is on public sewer, which is awesome because then you don't have to worry about septic, and it does have a second buildable lot that's being offered with this property. So you could either put up a nice big barn for your toys, or you could build something on that lot and maybe parcel it off. Or, if there's 2 brothers or some family that want to maybe, the one couple wants to buy one of the houses and build another house for family members, you could do it. And then I've got one at 66 Somerset Road, just over the border of Wilmington and Somerset. This is an amazing house. It's huge. It's just got some really old world charm, but then it's got this amazing updated chef's kitchen. It also has 2 huge barns. So with entrances that you can drive to both on the lower level and the upper level. So if you want to store toys, snowmobiles, quads, boats, all that type of stuff, have at it. It does have some property and it backs up to National Forest. You can just get right over to Somerset Lake. There's a few other ponds right in their area, but what's really great is that you're in Somerset, so you're paying Somerset taxes, which is pretty sweet, and you're still only about 20 minutes to Mount Snow.
Perfect, Patrice. Thank you so much for taking us through some of your properties and for a great update today on where things stand with the real estate market here in our area in Southern Vermont. And again, feel free to reach out to Patrice at Sotheby's. She can help you, take you through some properties virtually, and taking some precautions, could also do some in-person showings. And hopefully as things continue to improve, we'll get another update here from you, Patrice. And you stay well, and really appreciate you being a part of our show.
Not a problem. Thanks.
Stay tuned, everybody. More to come next, live on the 802 at home.